Just can't get used to sleeping without Sam. He was just lying here. And so, I got up, noticing yet again the implants the doc gave me just the other day. Still getting used to it, but it does seem helpful. Time to do my routine, I suppose. Huh? Telephone? Yeah? Hello? Who is this? All I heard were audio crackles, and maybe a quiet gasp. I put down the phone, a little uncomfortable. Who would call me at this hour? Maybe I can form a proper thought process with some coffee in me. Walking to the door, I noticed a note? Find Oni Jørgensen? Never heard of him. Checking through the city directory, I found him and where he lived. And after grabbing my old detective gear, I made my way into the city. And what a city it was. People walking around like there's no care in the world, and some just sitting there, letting the city take them in one way or another. And then there is me, a private eye that used to be a detective before this whole world turned mad. Things used to be so simpler, ironically. And now, I'm left wondering if whoever I meet hasn't been bought off by some shady dude or is here to murder me. Money talks. Of course it always did. But nowadays, I don't think anything else will. And here I was. The address that I managed to dig up. Knocking didn't help. I could feel the curiosity getting the better of me. Since my lockpicking skills were a little rusty, I decided to take the long way around. But seeing how I got lost, well, shouldn't be too hard if I focus hard enough. I took down the cameras just in case before I got busy with the door and opened for business. Nobody home, so I guess I better start looking around. Business card, at least I know where they're working now. I finally found the residence of this flat. Oh my god. I took a breather and started to analyze the body, as well as the situation. This person was shot by a pistol or a revolver, with the time of death being roughly between 23:45 and 1. So, it's the time between my awakening and the call I got. Could this mean they were the ones calling me? I couldn't lose more time, so I looked around for their wallet, finding it and confirming that this person was indeed the one that I was looking for. Digging through the trash, I found a receipt of one of their meals, maybe even their last, before I decided to check on the place for any prints. I already got Oni's fingerprints, so it shouldn't be too hard finding any ones that shouldn't be here. And, to my lucky surprise, the killer was sloppy, leaving behind one print. Taking note of everything I got so far, I then went over to the phone and checked on who they called last. Writing the number down quickly, I then noticed a banging at the door. I sat up. I suspected as much already. Lucky for me, this isn't the first time I was doing this kind of snooping, so I quickly found a way out. While crawling through the vents, I went through all the information I've gathered, trying to figure out the next best course of action. Seeing how the enforcers have found the body by now, and me having my trusty gloves on whenever I do detective work, I shouldn't worry about my prints being at the scene. But that still leaves the now new murder case that I'm more than aware of. I suppose it's time for Detective Bat to be back on this and solve this mystery. With this newborn curiosity, I took the case and made my way onto the streets once more, where I set out for my first clue to find this murder case.